Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, The Elite Nurse Lifestyle, where we discuss all things fashion, most importantly, fragrances. If this is your first time here and you like the content, please like, share, and subscribe. And for all my returning subscribers, thank you so much for continuing to watch. And so guys, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know how much I appreciate a fragrance that is going to project and has great longevity. And I feel as though when you're spending the kind of money that you do spend for niche quality fragrances, these are some of the things that you're looking for, right? You want to know that it's going to last, that your projection is going to be at least moderate, and that people are going to be able to smell you, right? Because you enjoy the fragrance, but also one of the great things that I find with my niche quality fragrances is that I like when people enjoy my fragrances. I do. Okay, and so guys, these are some of my faves currently, because the list may change as the season changes, right? And so these are some of my favorite beast mode fragrances that it's going to announce you before you even arrive, right? It's people are going to know that you're in the building just by your scent trail. And so if these are your kind of fragrances, stick around and see what's on my list. Today I have about 5 of my favorite beast mode fragrances that I'm going to share with you, but I also have 3 bonus fragrances on the list as well, right? And so the very first fragrance that I want to start out with is from the House of Tom Ford, and it is Santal Blush. And guys, if you've been following me for a while and you've seen my reviews, you know that I've always said that the fragrances in this bottle from Tom Ford, they can get it, okay? I absolutely love these fragrances, but the other fragrances in that apothecary style bottle, not so much, right? So I recently acquired the Santal Blush about a month now, and I've always loved this one, right? I love the note of sandalwood, and you definitely get the sandalwood in this fragrance. I would classify this as an oriental fragrance, and if you've been watching me for a while, you know that oriental fragrances are my most liked fragrances, right? So you get the woodsiness, you get the creaminess on the dry down of the sandalwood. It's woodsy, it's musky, it has the sandalwood, definitely has some oud. If you are not an oud lover, this one I would definitely recommend you trying before you go ahead and blind buying. I wouldn't say to go ahead and blind buy it. Of course, most of my fragrances, if you've been watching my channel, are blind buys, guys, because I've gotten this down to a science just about, right? There's literally been only maybe 3 fragrances that I haven't gelled with that I've blind bought, right? I just love the excitement of it all, right? But I'm a risky person, so I do these things, right? But this is absolutely gorgeous. You definitely get the sandalwood. It's creamy on the dry down in particular. It's woodsy, it's musky, it's spicy. It's got some cinnamon, it's got some fenugreek. It has a little bit of jasmine, which I definitely get on my skin. It's got some ylang ylang, just an absolutely beautiful fragrance. I think this literally is one of his faves for me. And I just absolutely love it. If you love oriental fragrances, guys, and you love that spiciness, that warmth, that rich scent, this is definitely giving we got some money. You know what I'm saying? It's giving that kind of vibe. It's giving elegant, it's giving classy. If you like those kind of fragrances, I think this is one that you absolutely would love. But definitely, if you're a little bit more on the cautious side, go ahead, get a sample and check it out, because you do get the oud. I get it prominent in about in the first few 15 minutes, you know, when I spray it, and then it's a little bit calmer as it dries down. But absolutely gorgeous fragrance, Santal Blush from the House of Tom. And so the next fragrance I have is from the House of Killian, and it is absolutely one of my faves, and it is none other than Angel's Share. I feel like this is a fave for quite a few people, and for good reason, right? This, guys, when it came out, was absolutely love at first sniff. Like I've mentioned before, it gives this tingling in my spine. Actually, this was my scent of the day today. And guys, I just love this fragrance. Every time I smell it, I just get this, ooh, this feeling, right? And it is boozy, it is warm, it's spicy, it's ambery. It has some cinnamon, it's got some let's see, it's got some cognac for that boozy note. It's definitely, you know, I would classify it as a boozy, creamy. It has some sandalwood in it as well. Definitely a little sweet because it has some vanilla in the base. It's got the praline as well in the base, and just an absolutely gorgeous fragrance. I love this fragrance, and it is so perfect for the cooler time of year. Here in Atlanta, it's getting a little bit warmer. I don't typically wear this when it's really warm outside because it can get a little bit too much. And so, guys, this was just absolutely beautiful. I wore this today, and it's got great projection, great sillage. It lasts for me about 7-8 hours, and the booziness of this fragrance is just chef's kiss. And what else can I say, right? Angel's Share by the House on the list is from the House of Initio, and it is none other than Side Effect. I'm staying in that zone of boozy fragrances, guys. As you may know, the house, the House of Initio has no issues when it comes to projection and performance. And this is one house that, if I may say so myself, definitely understands the assignment when it comes to projection, beast mode fragrances, and Initio Side Effect is that girl when it comes to another boozy fragrance. It's got rum, it's got some vanilla, there's tobacco, there's cinnamon. Guys, if you love a boozy fragrance, for me, I typically say that, you know, when it comes to tobacco, I'm very funny about tobacco because sometimes it can go a little sour on my skin, but this one, I've had no issues with it. Whenever I've worn this fragrance, I get tons of compliments. I wore this to an engagement party, but I mixed it, I layered it with Baccarat Rouge, and when I tell you guys, I got so many compliments. Someone, like this girl, she loves fragrances as well, and so she's like, "Are you wearing Baccarat Rouge? But it's different. There's something different there." I said, "Yes, I am wearing Baccarat Rouge, but I mixed it with Side Effect." And she was like, "That's a good combo right there." But when I tell you, absolutely lovely. This fragrance, it announces me before I enter the room. It's one of those, guys. If you are looking for that fragrance, I feel like if you're gonna be out and about, this would be a good fragrance to go to, like, say if you're going to a lounge, because it tends to be a little a lot going on when you're going to a lounge or a club or something like that, right? So you're going to need a fragrance that's going to be able to keep up, and this is one of those fragrances that's going to be able to understand the assignment for that night. And it is just one of my absolute faves from the house. And what else can I say? House of Initio, Side Effects. Next fragrance on my list of beast mode fragrances is none other than Penhaligon's Cairo. Guys, if you love a rose oud combo, this absolutely is one of the best rose oud combos that I have come across. It is elegant. It's giving money, okay? It's giving elegance. It's giving, she's classy, okay? It's giving mysterious. This is what you get from this fragrance. It is woodsy, it's warm, it's a little spicy. It has a little sweetness, a little of a powdery dry down. It's balsamic. Some of the notes in this fragrance is Damascus rose. It's got saffron. There's some vanilla. There's labdanum, some sandalwood and patchouli in the base, as well as cedar. Guys, it's woodsy, it's spicy, it's, you know, you get a little bit of sweetness to balance it all out. Absolutely stunning fragrance. It's so elegant and classy, and I think this is just one of the best fragrances from the house of Penhaligon, and you definitely have to check it out, especially if you love a good rose oud combo. This would be one of guys. The next fragrance on my list is from Christian Dior, and it is Ambre Nuit. Guys, this is a fave from the house of Christian Dior, and this is one of those fragrances, guys, that it's beautiful for this time of year. The cooler months, I love to wear this fragrance. It is very classy. It has great projection, great sillage. It's a little spicy, ambery. It has a powdery dry down, as most of the fragrances do from this house. There's a little floral note as well. It starts a little bit bright in the top. It has like a citrus note. There is, let's see, it's got some bergamot, some grapefruit in the top notes. And then there's some Damascus rose, pink pepper in the mid notes. And then there's Gaiac wood, cedar, ambergris, and patchouli. Guys, I just absolutely love this fragrance. It's giving you 7 to 8 hours of greatness. You know, they're definitely gonna smell your sillage. You're gonna have great projection with this fragrance, and it's just absolutely lovely. If you love beast mode fragrances, this is one that should be on your list because it's just so stunning. Ambre Nuit from the house of Christian Dior. Those were my top 5 fragrances, and now I'm getting into my 3 bonus fragrances that I have on the list for you. And this one is a longtime fave, and it is from the house of Mancera, and it's Roses Vanille. This is a great fragrance, guys. What I love about this fragrance is that it's one of those that's reasonably priced. You can get this niche quality fragrance that smells absolutely amazing. It's going to give you beast mode projection, beast mode, it's going to give you that great sillage, and you don't have to break the bank to obtain it, right? So I love this fragrance. It smells absolutely great. If you love a rose fragrance, this is one of the best from the house. It's going to give you a little bit of ambery notes. There is some vanilla. It has the rose, of course. a little bit of sweetness, a little powderiness on the dry down. It's also a little bit woodsy. Some of the notes are lemon in the top note. There's rose and sugar notes in the middle, as well as vanilla, sugar, white musk, and cedar in the base. And it is a beautiful rose fragrance that just has great projection and great sillage. And you just can't go wrong with this fragrance. Roses Vanille from the house of Next, we have from the house of Maison Francis Kurkdjian is none other than Grand Soir. This is a stunning fragrance, guys. This is one of the loves in the fragrance community. Most people know of this fragrance. It is beast mode. It is gonna announce you before you get there. It's gonna give you great sillage. And this fragrance, it's ambery. It's a little musky, a little woodsy. It's got some benzoin, some vanilla, some tonka bean. There's some labdanum and some amber notes in this fragrance, guys. This is a gem, okay? This is one of the oldies but goodies in my collection. And it's just one of those that I'm always reaching for, especially when it's a little bit cooler. Absolutely stunning fragrance. If you know, you know. Grand Soir from the house of Maison Francis. Last but certainly not least, guys, this is one of my absolute favorite fragrances. This is a forever fragrance, right, guys? Because I just cannot see myself without this fragrance. And it's none other than Delina, but the Exclusif. Let's be clear, okay? I like them both, but the Exclusif, I've always said, is just a little bit, it just gives you a little bit more, you know? It's a little more oomph. And guys, oh Lord, this fragrance right here. Every time I wear this fragrance, I get compliments in this fragrance. For me, if I don't want to think too hard and I'm going somewhere and I need to smell absolutely fantastic, this is what I'm going to reach for. This and Baccarat Rouge. You know, like I've said many times, for most people, I think they feel the same way about these fragrances. It's just the Exclusif, guys, for me, it just holds a special place in my heart. It is lychee, it's pear, it's bergamot, it's Turkish rose, it's got some agarwood, it's got a little incensey note to it. There's vanilla, amber, and woodsy notes. Absolutely stunning fragrance. Man, I'm telling you, whenever I wear this fragrance, it just makes me feel a certain kind of way. I just feel like I'm just gorgeous, I'm beautiful, and I'm the main character when I walk through, okay? When I walk through. Guys, this fragrance right here, chef's kiss, that girl, all that jazz, okay? I just, this is my baby right here, y'all. This is my baby, okay? Delina Exclusif. If you don't know, then you better go ask somebody, okay? And guys, that is my list of Beast Mode fragrances. I hope you enjoy it. Leave me a note in the comment section and let me know what are your favorite Beast Mode fragrances. I hope you enjoyed the list and stay tuned. See you later.